Hey everybody, what's up? Now this video I'm doing for you right now is not like the videos I typically do. In other words, I'm not going to talk about just Star Wars or do a movie review. Instead, this video is going to be actually kind of special in the sense that I'm going to talk to you about something that I recently got that I've been wanting to talk to you about for a while. And that is, I'm going to show you my very first Blu-rays. Yeah, I recently got a Blu-ray player about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and since I've gotten it, I've gotten about 11 Blu-rays, and they're Blu-rays of my all-time favorite movies, and I haven't gotten Blu-rays of all my movies because that's probably going to take a while since I have so many movies, but I've mostly collected about 11 of my favorite movies on Blu-ray, and I'm going to share them with you right now. Okay, so first up we got American Psycho, which in my opinion is one of Christian Bale's best performances, and it's one of those movies that you really have to pay attention to understand, because it does kind of, bend your mind a little bit. It's one of those, movies that, really demands multiple watchings in order for you to fully understand it. And for some reason, I don't know why people count this as a horror film. If you really break it down, it's a dark comedy. And it's basically, well, like Christian Bale's character is basically like a stereotype of the typical American businessman from the 80s. And that's another thing. The fact that this movie takes place in the 80s makes it all the more better. And yeah, like I said, Christian Bale's performance is amazing. And this, actually, I think might be his second best performance. His best has to be Batman. But, yeah, American Psycho. It also has some of the most quotable lines from any movie I've ever seen. Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it. Okay, up next is The King's Speech. This is actually one of the very first movies that I can remember that actually inspired me to want to make movies myself. And it is a very well told drama. And the fact that it's actually based on a true story makes it all the more interesting. And it really inspires you, this movie. And that's really a credit to Colin Firth's performance, because you really care for him in this movie. And his character, King George VI, yes, he was a real person, but Colin Firth just disappears into this character. And it's so engaging to watch. And also Jeffrey Rush and Helena Bonham Carter give great supporting performances as well. And this movie is very funny, very emotional, and also very heartbreaking, because it focuses on this one man's journey, with this, struggle he has, and the fact that he tries so hard to overcome it, and he does, but it's just amazing to watch his journey, watch his development, and yeah, it's beautifully told. Next up is a movie that I shouldn't probably be talking about right now, and that is Fight Club. Oops, I broke the first rule. Yeah, Fight Club. Just like American Psycho, it's definitely one of those movies that you have to watch more than once to fully understand. In my opinion, this is still David Fincher's best film, because it has the best of, the two things that stand out in all his movies, and that's the cinematography and the acting. Both are brilliant in this. My all-time favorite in the trilogy, my third favorite in the trilogy, and my second favorite in the trilogy. It also looks the best out of all three on Blu-ray. And no, I'm not getting Crystal Skull because I despise it and because it's my least favorite movie of all time. In fact, I don't even count King of the Crystal Skull as an Indiana Jones movie, just like I don't count episodes 1, 2, and 3 as Star Wars movies, because they're honestly a disgrace to the Star Wars name and a disgrace to the Indiana Jones name. The prequels and King of the Crystal Skull. My second favorite Quentin Tarantino film, my second favorite Steven Spielberg film, my second favorite in the trilogy, my all-time favorite in the trilogy, and my third favorite in the trilogy. Okay, so those were my very first Blu-rays. See you later. Bye.